Good Monday morning. I hope and pray that you had a great weekend this weekend and was able to go to church and worship the Lord and just fellowship with fellow Christians. I hope that it uplifted your heart and just encouraged you. Continue to look into the book of Nehemiah. We get to the fifth principle of leadership that you find in the life of Nehemiah. The fifth principle goes in Nehemiah chapter 2, where Nehemiah goes before the king, but yet you could tell everything about him that he was sad, that his heart was heavy. And the king in verse 2 asked him, why are you so sad? What's going on? And then at the very end of that verse, Nehemiah made the statement that he was so afraid. Because to stand in the presence of the king and to be sad was a dangerous place to be, because the king could have you removed, the king could have you executed. Whatever the king said that he could do, he had supreme authority. But notice what happens in the very next verse. Nehemiah went ahead and told the king exactly why he was sad, why his heart was broken. And he made a statement in that. He said that when you understand that the city of my forefathers, Jerusalem, lays in waste, that it has been destroyed, and everything that has happened to him, he said, that is why I am so sad. The fifth principle of leadership is this. Leaders have courage. Now, courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is responding, acting, even in the presence of fear. Now, Nehemiah could have said, there's nothing wrong, I'm sorry. Nehemiah could have glossed over this situation, but he didn't. He had the courage to tell the king exactly what was on his heart, what was bothering him, even though he was afraid. He acted. Courage is standing up for what is right when everybody else is opposing you. Courage is speaking the truth when everyone else is telling you to be quiet. Courage is doing what is right even when you are afraid. It's still acting on what is right. Leaders, great leaders, are courageous. It doesn't mean they run ahead and just do something rashly. It doesn't mean any of that. What it means is they face the situation. They act when it is time to act. And they do what is right, regardless of fear or not. A great leader has courage. He knows what's right. He knows what needs to be done. And he does it. So let's have courage. Remember, the Lord has not given us a spirit of fear, but a spirit of courage. Remember what he told Joshua, to be courageous. Don't waver to the left or to the right. Don't let the word of God depart from your life. Meditate upon it each and every day. Be courageous. Do what is right. What we need today are courageous leaders who will do what is right and stand up for what is right and preach and teach the truth. Courage comes from the Lord. Let's ask God for the strength, the wisdom, the guidance to stand upon that solid rock and do what is right. I hope and pray you have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow.